Good morning, friends. Welcome to our video post. Today, we're streaming from actually my house. Maybe some of you who have been with us from the beginning might recognize what's behind me. We had a big snowstorm last night, so just haven't had a chance to shovel the driveway yet. And today's theme actually comes from, I was just kind of feeling into when I was sitting this morning, being, it's quite windy out. It's very stormy today, and just being in the quiet of the house, protected, protected by the structure, protected by the warmth and the heat, and so just kind of the sense of sitting quietly with the storm raging around, and I thought, wow, there's the Vipassana practice. As the Sankharas come and go and bounce off one another and respond and react to one another and give rise to one another while the whole thing's happening, right? The enlightened ones don't get involved in it. I mean, they get involved, but they're not pushed and pulled by it. They're not unconsciously or habitually pulled into the storm, the storm of life. The heart and mind are at rest, quiet, can engage at any time, actually from a very appropriate place. The Zen tradition sometimes referring to enlightenment as an appropriate response. So from this place, then being able to interact and respond appropriately. But the sense of just sitting with this stillness and peace, the heart and mind freed from greed, hatred, and delusion while the storm rages around. I thought, wow, what a great analogy. And, this kind of just came to me this morning. I didn't set out to think, oh, let's find another nature analogy, but I do want to point out that they are endless. The way we can learn about the Dharma through kind of just paying attention to the natural world, kind of habituating oneself to connect with the natural world. What and how we can learn about the Dharma is endless in the natural world. So I just wanted to point that out. This stillness in the center of the storm that we cultivate from the shamatha practice, just want to say, is not that stillness of the arahant, whose heart and mind is completely free from greed, hatred, and delusion. So just to say that, it's kind of similar, but it's still conditioned, right? It's conditioned on there being at least some degree of samadhi in the heart and mind. But we kind of get into that territory, right? We connected with what the Buddha called unworldly joy. So not the joy that is dependent on those sankharas, the slices of pizza, the whatever you like, right? It's not dependent on that. It's just all we need to do with, in this case, unworldly joy is the ability to even somewhat quiet the heart and mind. So we don't have to go outside of ourselves for it. We can enjoy that peace just within ourselves and that steadiness. Again, not the steadiness of the enlightened heart and mind, but steadiness none the same, and certainly the steadiness that is very supportive of that other steadiness, the ultimate steadiness. So whether the storm is actually raging outside your house or just all the sense doors, contact coming and going incessantly, the storm of the world around us. Let's sit together in the midst of that now. Letting the eyes come to close. I said sit, but whatever position you're in, lying down, standing, maybe you're walking. But whatever position, the sense of drawing the attention in to the body. Not just pointing it to the body, like pointing towards a direction, yes, that, but also consciously connecting with the body, looking to see, do I feel something? Ah, yes, there's sensation. I feel that there in my body. That's the connection we're after. Because when we have that connection, that type of connection with the body, we are present. Those two are always, always the same. Feeling the body, being in the present moment. And now we can just kind of very gently, without making a project out of it, invite the body to soften and relax. Maybe even a sense of the body opening as it softens, widening. It can be helpful sometimes to consciously bring the attention to the touch points where the body is in contact with the earth below. That can be helpful to get a sense of the body settling, of feeling supported. And to connect with the earth element, the sense of heaviness, density. Connecting with the earth element can be easeful and be calming to the nervous system. You know, the other elements like the air element or the fire element, they're a bit more active and energetic. Connecting with the earth element, small body sitting on the large body of the earth, be quite settling, both to the body, but also to the nervous system. Being present somatically as the body calms and settles. Not rushing that, staying present for it. If you want, you can pick up the rhythm of the breath with your attention. Paying maybe special attention to the out breath as a way to deepen this settling and growing calm in the body. And maybe there's a gap between the end of the out breath and the beginning of the in breath. Not to try to manufacture that, but if it's there, really paying attention to that experience. It's very calm, the space between the breaths. Letting that calm register. Letting the body start to acclimate to it. Which supports the breath itself calming, slightly slowing, getting slightly more shallow, which itself serves to deepen the calm in the body. And in this way, the breath body continues to settle. So physically, we start to get this sense of steadiness, the settled body, the settled breath body. And as the attention, or to the degree that the attention stays connected to this settled somatic experience, then the heart and mind begin to get steady, steady in the present moment. Body and mind begin to unify, and we have the beginnings and the foundation of samadhi. This sense, both in body and in heart and mind, of sitting steady, calm, as the storm rages around us. You can sometimes feel thoughts, habit patterns of the mind, kind of pushing in from the edges. Think me, worry about this, hope for that. And sometimes there's enough steadiness. It's like, no, no, not now. Just going to stay here. I'll let these energies of heart and mind just do their flickering, do their raging and storming. I'm just going to sit steady here in the midst of that. They don't have to stop. We just have to not get seduced by them. And we enjoy this unworldly joy. That's the instruction, to enjoy it, the calm steadiness. That's one of the ways it deepens. Sit quietly now for a few minutes and enjoy. to sit together. Thank you. And so as we leave our kind of, you could say, our protected, meditation space, and we go out into the storm, right? Into the work, into the family, the kids, the challenges, the tasks that need to be done, the errands that have to be done, problems that need to be solved, etc., right? The storm. And we can't really take these particular conditions of sitting quietly, maybe not a lot of noise around us, someone guiding us through the meditation, but we're not going to have that. Like, where can we find this stability in the storm in our daily life? The best way to do that is through awareness of the body, the earth element of the body. Yes, the body has other elements in it, but the earth element, this sense of, and especially groundedness. So if we're standing, feet on the floor, if we're sitting, sit bones on whatever we're sitting on, connecting with that right in that moment is our entryway into finding the stability within the storm of life. And it's always available. You don't have to meditate for 30 years to know that experience of the body. You just have to remember sati, to be mindful. There's a body here. Where do I feel it? Connected to the earth. Okay, there's a place I can ground. There's a place the heart and mind can perhaps come into a little bit of steadiness, even as I engage with the change and the flux and the doing. So your body is your friend in that way. Okay, I will see you next week. I wish you well till then. Bye-bye.